Hello everyone, Jacob Hamilton here on Thursday. Hope you're having a great day. I wanted to make this might seem like a strange live to you, but the title of it is, I think I typed it up there, you should be able to see it, is Objections Are a Good Thing. If you're in sales, you want objections. Now I know right now you're probably thinking, Jacob, you are nuts. You are emotionally unstable. You are certifiable, man. Objections are a good thing. Yes, they are a good thing. When I first started in sales nearly 10 years ago, when I would get an objection, I kind of almost took offense to it. Like, why are they objecting to what I'm saying? Why don't they agree with what I'm saying? Why aren't they on board with this? Why don't they see the value in what I'm offering them? And I used to I hated objections. I always just dreaded getting an objection, because I just felt like it was very awkward, and it seemed very just combative, and I didn't like it at all. But as I've progressed in my sales career, I actually love objections. I absolutely love them. It's negative for me. And now here's the reason why objections are so good. They're good because that shows you that the prospect is actually thinking about what you've presented. They're thinking about what you're saying. They're running it through a brain cell, right? They're really working it through in their mind, thinking about it, and then these objections are coming up. Objections are bridges to sales. Just picture yourself like you're on land, there's this huge body of water in front of you, and you want to get to the other side of that body of water. You're not going to do it without a bridge. And objections are bridges to sales, because without objections, you're not going to get anywhere. Because objections are an opportunity to educate, to clarify, to bring more value. And objections are the stepping stones to a sale. If you don't have objections, you're not going to get a sale. The worst call that you'll ever get on in sales, the worst presentation you'll ever have, is the person who asks no questions, gives no objections, and they get to the end and they just basically say, well, this looks real nice. We'll think about it and get back to you someday. In the wild blue yonder. We'll get back to you someday, some month, some year. You can't do anything with that. You don't really know if they like it. You don't know if they really have what their feedback is. So those are actually the presentations and the prospects that give you no objections. Those are actually the worst sales meetings you'll ever have, because you just don't know where they're at. They don't give you anything to go on. And truthfully, very rarely is there an exception to this. If people don't ask questions or they don't give any objections, they're not going to do anything, because they're not thinking about it. They're really not taking what you're saying to heart. They're not taking it seriously. So invite objections. Even if you feel they're awkward, even if you feel like it gets kind of confrontational, invite the objections. Man, when you really understand this and you grasp it, when people start giving you objections as a salesperson, you're just going to be licking your chops like, here we go. Yes, now I have an opportunity to clarify this, to show them how it will work. You have an opportunity to overcome their objection. So that's so important in sales. Welcome objections. They are the bridges to sales. And when people object, they're not being mean to you. They're not being hateful. They are conversing with you, and they're being honest with what they see as a potential problem. What objections really show, the prospect is trying to figure out how to make this work for them. That's really what they're doing. When they share an objection with you, they're just trying to work out in their mind, how can I make this work? Because I like it. I see value in it. So I won't go on any longer. I like to keep these right to about 5 minutes. But guys, if you're in sales, objections are awesome. Now, you might have some people from time to time. Now, let me just clarify. This is not an objection. I hate this. This isn't what I thought it would be. I can't believe you all said it was this, this, and that. This stinks. I would never do this. That's not an objection. Those kind of people, they have emotional problems. You just have to say, hey, I see this isn't going to be a good fit for you. Thanks for your time. Have a nice life, and get off the call. But anything other than that is an evidence that people are trying to figure out how to make this work. So it's a good thing. I hope this was encouraging. Welcome objections, embrace them, look forward to them, because they are going to lead to sales. Hope you enjoyed this live. Take care. Have a great week. God bless.